Welcome back to Teresa's Dad. My name is Theresa and I'm very much alive. For the most part, I am exhausted and I'm tired and I had a very weird thing happen to me on the train, but before I get into that, hi, if you're new here, I curse a lot, and if you don't like that, you can just X out of the video now. If you're offended easily by salty language, then this is not the place for you, and that's totally fine. There are a million other beauty guru, I'm not a beauty guru, ew, why did I just say that? There are a million other YouTubers reviewing this collection, so feel free to check out one of those videos. This is the point of the video where I kind of go on a really weird tangent, so I will put a time code right here where you can just skip to swatches and the try on and my actual review and bloopity blop blop. Cool? Awesome. Okay, so I know I've been talking a lot about my travels on the subway lately because I feel like that's just like my life at this point where it's just been really insane. This is the first time this has ever happened where I was actually freaked the fuck out. Long story short, it's actually been very pleasant in the subway lately because it's August, it's actually kind of quiet, it's really nice, not a lot of people, and I've been able to get a seat on the way home, which is amazing. So I got on the train today and it was actually kind of crowded, but after 2 stops, it completely like pretty much let out. I got a seat, I'm sitting down, I'm in the corner, listening to music, playing Candy Crush, living my best life. You know what I mean? A guy gets on the train with a bunch of bags and suitcases, like comically like just a large amount of shit, and happens to sit right next to me. I'm in like 3 seats, right? So I'm here, middle seat's open. Now it's this dude and his shit. He is like rummaging around his stuff. I'm trying not to pay attention to him, whatever. He takes out a large New York City subway map and then does this. Like, you know, like comically. He has a pencil. Who the fuck has a pencil these days? But whatever. Who am I to judge? So he's like marking things. He's like, looks like he's drawing on it and then drawing X's and like circles and like lines in here. Whatever. I'm trying not to look at it too much because I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? But whatever. It's New York. Everybody's crazy. Me included. Something told me maybe he's lost. Now the train that I'm on actually technically goes to the airport. So I was like, you know what, maybe I'll just let him know that he's on the right train if he's looking for the airport, because I feel like this is a conversation I have at least twice a day where someone is literally lost and like they look terrified because they just want to get to the airport, which is, you know, rightfully said, who the fuck wants to be in New York? Nobody. And if you say that you do, you don't, it sucks here. Trust me, I know. I live here. Take my headphone out. I said, excuse me, sir, are you looking to go to the airport? He takes the map and he closes it shut and he goes,
thank you, young man, but I know where I'm going.
okay, all right, no problem. Sorry, I just saw you had a lot of bags. I thought you were going to the airport. My apologies. Put my headphone back in, playing Candy Crush, whatever. He does this, he gets my attention. I take my headphone out. He said, you know, like, yes?
Thank you for noticing that I have a lot of bags, but there are no clothes in them.
Okay, sure. Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I just saw a bunch of suitcases, you know, put 2 and 2 together, thought it was the airport. My apologies. Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you.
Oh, you didn't disturb me. But there are no clothes in these bags. But there are things.
Okay, all right. Okay, so you have nouns in this bag?
You could say that.
I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? I was so confused. I put my headphones back in and I'm like, oh, can't wait to come home and tell this story. And this is where I kind of completely did like a fucking left turn. So he does this, gets my attention again. I take my headphone out. I said, you know, yes?
Actually, young man, can you please tell me where to go?
Excuse me?
I need to go here.
So I'm gonna show you a map right here. He pointed here. As you can see, I don't know how you get there. I don't really know. Like, I don't really understand. Like, I'm not sure how you can get there by subway. Do you have an address?
I have to get to the launch site.
Launch site?
I have to go home.
I'm not entirely sure how you're gonna get to the launch site, but I think you should ask someone else on the subway car. Maybe they can help you.
That's a great idea, young man. Thank you.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? So like literally this guy leaves all his shit there. He goes, he walks over to this other dude, like a big ass dude, like looks like you just do not fuck with. He's like showing him on the map and the guy like, he had sunglasses on, he takes off his sunglasses and he's like,
no dude, what the fuck?
It was really funny and I was like, oh god damn it, he's gonna get killed. So he comes back and he goes,
that gentleman did not know where I was going.
I said, oh, I'm sorry. I said, you know what? There's a train conductor 2 cars ahead, or maybe a few cars ahead. Why don't you go to the next couple of cars and you can ask him. Maybe he knows or she knows where you're going, because I'm afraid I can't help you.
That's a great idea, young man. That's a great idea.
By this time I have about 3 stops left in my trip. So I put my headphones in again and I'm like, just trying not to like look at him or make any sort of eye contact with him, just like playing my game, but also kind of like thinking like, how the fuck am I gonna get off this train? Now it's my stop. Something told me just to pause my music. So I pause my music, I get up, and he's looking at me, smiling, very creepy. And I'm like, I hope you get to the launch site. Have a good evening.
Thank you. I will see you in 10 years.
I got off the train platform and I waited there for about a few minutes because I thought to myself, I'm born and raised in New York City. I've seen a lot of crazy fucking shit in the subways. I've seen a lot of funny things and I've seen a lot of sad things. I've seen it all. This is the first time that it legitimately freaked me out where I was like, oh God, like this man is on the subway. Oh shit, like he is going to, I don't even know. A part of me though is curious to know where that fucking launch site was because I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna mark this day. Today's August 22nd, 2018. In 10 years from now, if I'm doing YouTube, knock on wood, who knows? I hope to run into him. Fortunately, I didn't get his name, he didn't tell me, and I didn't give him my name because why the fuck would I? So sir, if you're out there watching this, not sure why you would be interested in a Too Faced collection, but if you are, I hope you get back to your planet and I'll see you in 10 years. So today's video is actually going to be partial Tutti Frutti collection. I see that because I didn't get the foundation because I do not like Too Faced foundation. I've tried a bunch of Too Faced foundation and I get disappointed every time. I never find the right color. It looks awful on me. It's just, ugh, I hate it. So that's why I didn't pick it up. It did interest me because it was a dewier foundation. Honestly, I've gotten so much foundation in the past couple of weeks. I don't need any more fucking foundation. Also, the color range was kind of weird. Like I really couldn't tell where my shade range was. So I was like, fuck it. I didn't buy it. They had 2 eyeshadow palettes. I went with the pineapple one because of this gold and green shade in it because I'm a sucker for gold and green. And I got the bronzer that kind of matches with it, which is really adorable. It's the Pineapple Sun Strobing Bronzer. And I got the StrobeBerry Blush Duo. And I got the liquid glitter eyeshadow in the color Honey Please. And last but not least, I got Show Me Your Coconuts, what the hell is this? Whatever, the lip gloss. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna throw in some swatches. I'm gonna throw in 3 different eye looks. I did 2 with the palette and then I did like half a palette / glitter eyeshadow stick thingy. So check that out, come back, I'll let you know my thoughts and whether or not I think you should purchase this or completely skip out. So why don't we start off with the things that I do not like, which is this fucking liquid glitter eyeshadow. Personally, if you have Stila, it's not the same. Now, granted, I don't have a lot of Stila products, a lot of Stila eyeshadow products, but what I do have is way better than this thing. The color is okay. It's very clear. It's almost like a clear lacquer, and you have to keep layering it on. It doesn't feel very comfortable when you have it on your eyelid. It actually kind of feels heavy, and I don't like that. It's also an explosion of glitter. So I literally had glitter all over my face and my chest, and I actually still have fucking sparkles here because I still, after even taking a shower and exfoliating everything, I still have fucking sparkles on me. I do not like this. I do not recommend this. So this actually retails for $22. I think the Stila Magnificent Metals or any of those eyeshadows I think retail for $24. Just get that. Okay, so this eyeshadow palette, which retails for a whopping $34. Fuck me. So here's the thing. Packaging wise, fuck me up, Santa. It's adorable. Okay, first of all, I love pineapples. I don't like eating them, but I love the aesthetic of a pineapple. In the summertime, if I'm having a cocktail, I like to drink out of a pineapple. Like literally, I have a gold pineapple. Not even kidding. That's how much I love pineapples. I don't understand why, because I don't really like pineapples, but I just love the idea of a pineapple. Yeah, I know I don't make any sense. Trust me, I know. Anyway, what I love about this is that, first of all, the packaging is super slick. It has like a nice little magnetic closure here. It's really cute. When you open it, it has a nice little full-size mirror, which is actually pretty good for doing your eye makeup. And it has an adorable little pineapple and little sunglasses, because, you know, he's a cool dude. So basically, you have 7 shades. You have matte, metallic, and a satin, and a glitter shade. Right off the bat, this shade is like my skin color, so you obviously in my swatches you really couldn't see it. The only thing I could ever really use with that eyeshadow was actually setting my base, and that was pretty much it. Both of the matte shades were fine. However, they're both brown tones, and I feel like they could have limited it down to 1 brown shade. Then you have this glittery gold shade. It's very pretty, but it's very it's weird. It's super soft, so it feels like you're like really digging into the palette when you're using it, and it also has some fallout, but it's chunky fallout, so that kind of is not that great. So when I was doing one of my eye looks, I felt like between that gold shade and the liquid glitter eyeshadow shade, it was just like Tinkerbell shit on my face, and I was like, nope, not having this, do not like it. So I wasn't a fan of that. But color-wise though, I think it's very pretty. This green shade is really interesting because I guess online, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. See that? It's weird because I felt like, I thought it was gonna be more of like a lime green, and it wasn't. It was like green with like yellow-red reflex in it, but it totally threw me off and I wasn't expecting it. I don't hate it, but it wasn't what I was expecting. So I was kind of like, oh, it's duochrome, which I love, but not what I thought it was gonna be. Does that make sense? Like, I really was like, oh, okay. Okay, I thought it was gonna be like a traditional kind of like a nice, pretty lime green, but no. And it's actually kind of confusing too in the pan, because I feel like in this light, it looks pretty green, but in reality, it's not. So what I'm gonna do, actually, hold on, let me go through the rest of the palette and then I'll explain something in a second. This shade is super pretty. I actually really like this a lot. So this shade, Pineapple Cooler, I thought it was really pretty. And much like the gold shade, it's very soft. I love the pigment, it's so pretty, but it kind of reminds me of things that I already have. So moral of the story is, while this palette is really nice, you're gonna find a lot of these in your collection, I feel like. So I was thinking about it, why this green shade looked familiar, so I kind of want to show you something. So let me do a swatch. So here's the Too Faced one. You can see that it's not really a lime green, it's more of a green with like yellow and red reflect. Now that is the Too Faced one. So I was thinking to myself, hey, this looks super familiar. Why does this look familiar? So I started kind of combing through stuff and I realized I have a ColourPop shadow called Moonwalk that is the same. So I wanted to show you this. This is Too Faced and this is ColourPop. This essentially retails for $5. Okay, so follow me on this. This palette is really pretty, really cute. However, I think we can all agree that we pretty much own most, if not all of these shades in other palettes probably, and probably better quality. I was thinking to myself, okay, the only thing that kind of makes sense to me is if you want to dupe out this green shade, then you could totally do this ColourPop one, which is $5. Now, if you are looking to get other shades that are similar to this kind of palette, then maybe I would suggest going with the ColourPop. Yes, please don't mind this palette. This has been through hell and back, and I love it to death. But if you combine this, $21, $34. $21, and I think far better quality. $34, okay quality. So with that said, I'm not gonna recommend this to you guys because I think you can find better quality elsewhere, if not already in your own collection. So the next thing would be the Pineapple Paradise Strobing Bronzer in Pineapple Sun, which I think this was the only bronzer. First of all, the packaging is adorable. Again, it's this beautiful little magnetic closure. You have the cute little pineapple, the nice little mirror. So this is a bronzer, this is your highlight. I really like this. A lot of people were actually complimenting me at work today. I think it actually kind of wore off, to be honest, because I'm shooting this video at 8 o'clock at night. I put my makeup on at 6 o'clock. It's actually 8:30. Put my makeup on at 6 o'clock this morning. So, you know, shit wears off, and I kind of just did a light touch up so I didn't look like a hot fucking garbage plate, but I still do, so fine, whatever. Anyway, I really did like this, and I was actually pleasantly surprised. I thought it was gonna be a little bit too dark for me, but I actually kind of use it with like a light hand for bronzer, and then I kind of deepened it up as like more of a contour, and people were complimenting me, and it was like really nice. And I also used this as the highlight. I thought it was gonna be a little bit too dark for me, but I think it kind of just meshed well with the bronzer. And you could also kind of, I think, put it on top of the bronzer for like a nice little strobing effect. I think it's really pretty. This retails for $30. It smells lovely. I think it has a smell, or I don't know. I think it smells. It smells, right? I have no sense of smell, so I can't tell you what it fucking smells like. It smells not like chemicals, if that helps. I totally recommend this. It's $30. Yes, it's on the higher end, but you know, I think it's really pretty. However, what I will say is I don't know if this will work for all skin tones. So I am Casper the Friendly Ghost, so it works for me. If you have a beautiful deep skin tone, not quite sure if this is gonna work for you. So I invite you to go check it out in the store and swatch it and make sure that it looks good and shows up and that it's pretty, because I would hate to recommend something to you that it just doesn't work for you. So the next product is the Fruit Cocktail Blush Duo in StrobeBerry. It's adorable, little strawberries in the packaging, very similar to the other packaging, like the little pineapple guy here. You get a really adorable little mirror, you get a little cute little strawberry staring at you, and you get two different blushes. One blush is matte and the other one has a nice shimmer to it. I think these are super pretty. They're super nice. I think it doesn't smell like chemicals, and I think it has a pleasant smell. I wish Alex was here because I could be like, hey, smell this. But right now I can't tell you what it smells like. This retails for $30. I think it's really pretty. This is the one I thought it was flattering on my skin tone. However, there are other shades. I think there's probably something for everybody. Honestly, for blush, I thought it was really pretty. You know, I totally recommend it. I think it's really cool. I like that there's a matte blush and that there's a shimmer blush. I think when you layer it has a really beautiful effect, especially for the summer. Anyway, I totally recommend this. I think this is really cute. There are other colors. I invite you to go check those out, but this one definitely suited my needs. So last but not least, I picked up Juicy Fruits, and I got it in the shade Show Me Your Coconuts. Yep, Show Me Your Coconuts. I think this is super pretty. It comes in 12 different shades. It retails for $20. They had a lot of pretty shades, but I chose Show Me Your Coconuts because it just looked like the one that I probably would wear the most. I also did get a lot of compliments on this today. Thought it was really pretty. However, what I will say, much like any lip gloss, it does wear down quite frequently, especially if you're talking. So I feel like I don't have anything on my lips anymore, with the exception of a light wash of sparkle. Oh, okay, I could actually smell this. This smells really nice. I think that's what I'm smelling. I don't fucking know. It could be the blush. I don't know. I'm smelling something and it smells pleasant, or what I like to think that what pleasant would be. I feel like I literally make no sense. I'm exhausted. I'm like on autopilot right now. Okay, what am I saying? All right, this I think is really beautiful. I love the packaging. I think it's so cute. Honestly, Too Faced slays it every time with the packaging. I actually like this a lot better than the Wet n Wild. I know Wet n Wild recently came out with their Zodiac collection, and they also had lip glosses that are kind of similar to this. This is definitely way more comfortable than the Wet n Wild one, which it literally is just like grit on your lips, which I do not like. I am totally a fan of this, and I would definitely keep this, and I totally recommend you guys checking this out. With that said, I'm always curious to know if you guys are interested in any of these products, or if you're going to completely skip out on this collection. Please let me know down below. And if you have any of these things and you completely disagree with me, let me know, because that's what I love about this community, is that makeup is subjective. So what may work for me may not work for you, or vice versa. So I'm always curious to know how it works for you guys. And yeah, I guess that's about it. I want to say thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it as always. Feel free to like, comment, hit that subscribe button, it's free, and hit that bell icon for notification of my future posts. And follow me on Instagram. I really do want to say thank you again to all those who keep tagging me in different yellow eyeshadows. I've actually purchased a couple of different ones. I actually just got in the mail like the Makeup Revolution yellow lemon bar, which looks adorable. Oh my god, I need to make a haul video. I'm like, there's so many videos I need to make. I still need to like figure out this vlog situation of went to Monster Mania. There's so many things I want to do. It's just impossible because I have a fucking full-time job that I really just want to quit. I just want to quit. I'm almost to the point where maybe if I don't sleep, I can get everything done. Yeah, that That works, right? I don't know. Anyway, I keep inviting you guys to tag me and stuff on Instagram. Keep sending me stuff about yellow eyeshadows. I'm trying to compile as many yellow eyeshadows as I humanly can to make one big ass video for you guys in the future. So yeah, if you see any yellows, keep hashtagging Quest for Yellow, tagging me, whatever. I truly appreciate it. My wallet fucking hates you, but I love you, and that's all that matters. So yeah, I guess that's about it. So I'll see you little pumpkins later. Bye.